What up, YouTube? It's your boy Bobby Chill, back again with another reaction to WandaVision. This time we're on episode 6. I don't know the name of the episode yet, but from the last reaction, we've been just, or at least I have, been flipped completely on my head, 180, spun around. I don't know what's going on right now. I mean, Agatha's apparently been running the show, as opposed to me thinking it was Wanda the last 6 episodes, prior to episode 7. Monica has powers now. Pietro doesn't look like he's a real thing, or at least the actor from Fox, it doesn't look like he's actually coming over to play Quicksilver. And now that I think about it, maybe he was just the okey doke to keep us from finding out that Monica's the first mutant. Is that how it's gonna go down? I really don't know. We've been lied to this whole episode, or this whole season so far, but I don't know what to think right now. Vision and Darcy are doing their own thing. They're trying to get back to Wanda. It seems like she's been throwing roadblocks at them ever since Vision woke back up and they ran into each other. But yeah, they're trying to get back to Wanda. Wanda's trapped down in her basement, Agatha's basement, one of them. And then we finally got an end credit scene last episode. This imposter Pietro ran into Monica and knocked her out or something. I don't know. But yeah, he got a hold of her, so they're both captive now. So I'm guessing this is going to further their relationship. They're going to bond while they're in captivity by Agatha. But yeah, I thought this was, I'll be honest, I thought this was going to start getting really dark these last few episodes, but it's kind of starting to go the other direction. Even with Agatha, like she seems to be the villain, I'm guessing now, the main baddie. But even the way they introduced her was kind of campy. That could just be the style of the show, because it still seems like they're emulating shows from like pop culture, or I think that was Arrested Development. Maybe it's influenced by some other shows, but they're still emulating shows. That episode in particular felt really campy and jokey, which really kind of took me out of the seriousness of Wanda kind of creating this dark reality, or Agatha creating this dark reality. But I'm excited to get into this one and see what they're going to give us. They got to give us something. We got 2 episodes left, and this one's 46 minutes long. But yeah, this episode, season 1, episode 8, is called Previously On. So are we going to revert back to old style television? Maybe we're just going to get a full episode of Agatha doing her dirty work through the first 7 episodes. But yeah, without further ado, season 1, episode 8, WandaVision, Previously On. Let's get into it.
Where are the twins?
They're probably just playing in the basement. You didn't think you were the only magical girl in town, did you?
Wait, where are the twins for real? Are they gone? Are they fake? Or did she do something with them? Is she leeching off their powers too? What was that book that they showed? I have no clue. Uh-oh, we got purple. That was kind of tight, I'm not gonna lie. The silver and purple. Say 1693. And what's that symbol on like their pendant?
Agatha Harkness.
I feel like that was the same one I noticed on the truck or the car, whatever it was at the carnival, but
I am a witch. Yet you have betrayed your coven.
she getting that hocus pocus treatment.
You stole knowledge above your age and station. You practiced the darkest of magic.
I know nothing of these crimes.
She's a really good actress. just because she's had a lot of range in this show alone. So both her and Elizabeth Olsen, I'm gonna have to check out in other things. Mother. And oh yeah, I was completely off as far as Agatha being Wanda's mom. Damn. Why does that look like Wanda's magic? What? So she's leeching their power. Okay, I'm assuming she's doing the same thing to Wanda, or trying to leech off her powers. Maybe so she's from 1693, it says? I'm assuming she's just getting older and older. Maybe she's using Wanda's powers to stay young. That seems kind of cliche, but that's the first thing that came to mind. Why are you... she's taking everybody else's powers. Why wouldn't she take yours? And I don't know what the significance is, but their faces getting all sucked up like that was the same thing that happened to that kid in that yogurt commercial. I don't know if there's any correlation between the two, but... well, could have guessed that was going to happen. And I did say this was a cult. Covenant cult. Same thing, right? I was just about to say, did she take that from her? Because I've seen her wearing that in a couple episodes. I wonder if it's just like the sigil of the Covenant, or if it actually gives her some sort of power or power boost.
Where are my children?
Where are my children?
Oof.
I thought she was going to change forms or something.
Really comes and goes, doesn't it?
Where are they?
Oh, your magic's no good here.
No, I thought she just took it away. Dang.
Didn't you notice? Basic protection spell? One in each wall? No?
That symbol looked familiar for some reason. That like double M. Maybach music. What is that? Is that a cicada? I think that's what those bugs are called.
Mind control. A classic. Quick incantation and a feeble psyche. You're good to go.
Mm-mm.
With each other.
Mm-mm, don't go in the mouth.
Complex
Mm-mm.
storyline.
Westview through your lens, Wanda.
Okay, so all this was through her eyes.
Every little detail in place. Down to the crown molding.
You're even running illusions miles away.
Loosen
at
up
the
on
edge
the
of
bird.
What's your secret, sister? Listen.
Jesus.
It's been fun.
Door number
playing
one.
pretend for a while.
What's behind it? What memory? Okay, we're getting back to the dark stuff, which is a really good thing for me, as far as enjoying the show. I mentioned last episode that it was getting a little campy, but I'm glad to see we're back to this.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you forget who's got your children stashed away in her bewitched basement?
I feel like the kids are fake. She's planning that in her head just like everything else. Or like her brother and whatnot.
After you.
Superstar.
Is this back in Sokovia? Is that her or is that her mom?
Mama.
Her mom. That answers my question. We're gonna see her dad too? Oh wow. No. That answers the sitcom thing.
Loud, isn't he?
You said the only rule of TV night is we try to practice our English.
Yes, yes, he is right. We were just making read the last little bit of Sokovian.
So the sitcoms were just how she learned English, or how both of them improved their English, I guess. Wow.
This is your pick, yes?
Who was that? Dick Van Dyke Show? Yeah.
Episode 21.
Dick Van Dyke again? Always
Mhm.
sitcom, sitcom, sitcom.
That's crazy. They're just living life, even though there's a war going on right outside their window. Watching American sitcoms. I guess that's how that some people had to really escape, but which is what Wanda's kind of doing now in current life or current time. Oh wow, so she was all these episodes up to now she's been living, or I thought maybe she was living exact episodes, but maybe not. Oh, what? What the hell was that? Oh my god. Start. There's the toaster commercial. Okay, so I was wondering if I was supposed to know what that start commercial in episode 1 was representing, but I guess it was from something we hadn't seen yet, which being this scene.
By the end of the episode, you realize it was all a bad dream.
Isn't this the same type of
It was real.
situation that impacted what's his name, Whiplash? From this was kind of his motivation too, except for it exploded and
Did you stop that bomb?
It was
so
the fact that we didn't know that we were trapped.
she
For how
had
long?
she had her powers before the stone.
2 days.
She was already a mutant. It may not even be. It has to be a mutant thing. We've always had mutants this whole time.
Where'd you get the big guns, Wanda?
Hydra.
I don't want to go back there.
I know you don't.
I knew it was
Goodness,
coming.
an angel.
Walk through that door. We need to see this, Wanda. Sorry you gotta go through this, Wanda. I want to see it. I want to see it. There it is, the scepter. Damn. She was going through it. Did they already start experiments?
Wanda Maximoff. Volunteer.
Begin experimentation.
Doctor, with respect, not one subject has survived direct contact.
Damn. So she was one of many volunteers. They didn't kidnap or anything, but and her mutant gene, I'm guessing, protected her from harm of the stone, or from the stone. What? Wait, is this really happening, or is this like a vision? Yeah, that was a vision. I thought she really just changed the stuff. I'm sorry, I can't even trust my eyes no more. They Marvel out here playing games.
So where are we now?
The Avengers compound. It was the first home Vision and I ever shared.
Damn.
Vision?
That's crazy that she's still watching the sitcoms just to cope with what she went through as a child. It makes sense though. Hey, Bryan Cranston.
It is funny because of the grievous injury Commander suffered.
No, he's not.
It's funny because that's Walter White getting crushed by a house.
What makes you think that talking about it would bring me comfort?
Oh, see, I read that...
The only thing that would bring me comfort is seeing him again.
And That was another reason why I kind of thought she wasn't the one responsible for bringing back Pietro. Because even though she loves Vision, why would she bring him back before her brother? Even though it might be easier because he's just a computer, but something I thought about.
I've never experienced loss because I've never had a loved one to lose. But what is grief? If not love, persevering.
Well said, Vision. Well said, my guy. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. But Agatha, if you don't stop with them fake tears, yo evil ass.
Vision was gone. But you wanted him back.
Mm-hmm. Does she not remember stealing the body? I know she's been locking away all these memories, but I guess I would have thought she remembered taking his body still. But I guess that would knock her out of the reality she was trying to create too. So I don't know.
No, you have him.
I'm sorry, but like I said,
Please.
Maybe she ran into Monica here too. That's why she kind of trusted her.
Who are you?
Director Tyler Hayward. I understand you're here to see the Vision. To recover the body, that is. Is that right?
Well, I'm his next of kin.
I understand. I'd like to show you something.
And then you'll give him to me.
Wait, did he lie?
Please, just come with me.
We didn't know they had this whole conversation. He just showed her breaking and stealing Vision. Did she really steal Vision?
What are you doing?
We're dismantling the most sophisticated sentient weapon ever made.
Vision's not a weapon.
Isn't it
You
right?
can't do this.
In fact, it is our legal and ethical obligation.
I just want to bury him.
He must have had organ donor on his ID.
Not everyone has the kind of power that could bring their soulmate back online. So,
Valid point.
the best I can do is let you say goodbye to him here.
Okay, so yeah, she is gonna break back in and steal it. But he definitely let some things out to make her look bad.
Yours.
He ain't yours either. What are you talking about? I don't blame her one bit. Do you, boo? Do you?
It's fine. Let her see for herself.
He said fall back like they were actually gonna stop her. You a funny guy, Tyler. You a funny guy. Them legs thick though. Deep. Pause. What kind of car are you driving? You an Avenger and you in a Buick? What you doing? Tony Stark couldn't have hooked you up with an Audi? What the hell? Is that my boy Herbert? Hey Herbert! Oh, that ain't Herbert. My bad. Damn, she came in here scouting the town. Hey Ross, what up my guy? Spider-Man. To grow older. Oh, this is where her and Vision plan to escape to after, or when everything calmed, or this is where they planned on building a life together. And I guess there's no house here because they already tore it down to start planning or start building. Okay, Enter the Wanda realm. Wait, so she didn't steal Vision's body. She just recreated him. But how? How's he tangible? How does he have his own conscience and moral code?
Wanda, welcome home.
Damn.
Should we stay in tonight?
How though? I just saw it, but I still don't believe it. Uh-oh. To be honest, I had completely forgot about the kids. Damn.
I know
Oh, I thought they were hanging.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Wait, I think y'all could just fall backwards.
You're supposed to be a myth, a being capable of spontaneous creation. Here you are.
I could do without the evil witch makeup though. Her fingers all black.
This is chaos magic, Wanda. And that makes you the Scarlet Witch.
There's her nickname. So, chaos magic. So did she really create the kids? Are they real? Or are they just like Vision? And, yep, looks like we got another end credit scene, so we're gonna wait for that, but I'm really glad we got back to, to this kind of darker tone. I was hoping that episode 7 would just kind of be the anomaly.
Team is ready for launch.
It's about time.
You a lying motherfreaker, my guy. So where's Vision's body now?
Tried every type of power supply under the sun.
Power supply.
A little energy directly from the source.
Ready, sir.
I'm guessing this is, yep. What the hell is that? Why is he white? Rangers. You look like Zordon now. He look kind of dope though, to be honest. That's better than that maroon. Yeah, so this episode was 41 minutes. That was a good one. We got a lot in that one. It's about time. We only got one episode left. I mean, here, let's make sure there's no more in credit scenes. Okay, so we finally got some insight, some real insight, some tangible insight that we can take to the bank and isn't contradictory. So it looks like I want to stop saying mutants because I don't know if that's what they're going for, but it looks like mutants have just been around and they're just going to say we haven't addressed them yet. They haven't come to the light. This recent turn of events has started bringing out powers like Wanda's power looks like was brought to light and amplified by the stone. I guess Monica's mutant gene, I'm gonna say, was amplified by crossing over into Wanda's magic, maybe because she was affected by the stone. I'm not really sure. But so was PHO, is Evan Peters, is he really there, or was that just Agatha who caught Monica at the end of last episode? Because we didn't even see him in this episode, right? See, just like I said, am I maybe just overthinking this too much? And I still feel like I am. Like, I'm on 100 and the show is on 20. Because it looks like Vision was just a figment of her imagination, or a figment of her powers, or whatever. She created him out of nothing, just memories. Because she never stole the body. Tyler lied. He just showed them the clip of her breaking in. I didn't even notice that she didn't take the body in the video. It just showed her breaking in and busting the door open. But yeah, so he lied about that. She never took the body. Vision is a figment of her reality. Everything else is so. But we did see, this is an actual town. She scouted it. She said, hey, this is, but I want to say she scouted it to see if this was somewhere she wanted to live, but no. Her and Vision had already picked this place to build their new home, to live a life together. So that was before Vision passed. This was her and Vision's life that they wanted to live. They picked this small town in New Jersey. Why New Jersey? I don't know. Why Westview? I'm going to stick by the fact that I think it's just similar to an old school sitcom style town. So that's what appealed to Wanda mostly, and then Vision was just down for it, I guess. But yeah, it does seem like she brainwashed the people though, so she is responsible for that. So let's see. Wanda is responsible for taking over this town, mind washing the people in the town, the era in which they lived. We still don't. She's responsible for Vision herself, obviously, and then we still don't know about the kids. Maybe she is responsible for the kids, because Agatha was just, she was really holding them captive. She could have just gotten rid of them. So I'm assuming. So yeah, Wanda's responsible for the town, the people in the town, Vision, herself, the kids, and everything else around her is being manipulated by Agatha. And I'm wondering why people are like Herbert, and I won't mention Agatha when she said it, but I wonder why they're asking her, do you want us to change anything? Take it from the top and things like that. Is that just because the sitcom era she set up for the reality? It has to be. So I'm still overthinking it. We are on episode 8. I'm probably going to overthink it until episode 9 because I feel like I want more. They're giving me less. I'm still really enjoying it, but I feel like I wanted it to be more complicated than it actually is. So my mind's going all over the place, up here, over there, back there, to the multiverse, to the X-Men, to whatever is a higher power. I don't know. But yeah, everything's basically a figment of her reality, figment of her imagination. And Agatha was just in there to play devil's advocate. And I don't know. Why does... But we still don't know where Agatha comes from, right? She wasn't... At least they didn't show her. Like when she was when Wanda was driving through the town, we didn't see Agatha. We saw Herbert. We saw Ross from Friends. We saw Kat from that 70s show. And we saw Peter Parker, a.k.a. the mailman, a.k.a. the pizza delivery guy. But no Agatha. So I'm wondering if she came in after the fact when this big explosion of power from Wanda happened and she created this realm. I wonder if Agatha just, since she's a witch, if she picked up on the magic and just then that drew her to this area, or if she was already in that town. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens with episode 9. We're going to that one next. I'm going to finish these bad boys up tonight. Finally, I can get some sleep. I have literally been thinking about this show for a week. And even though it's giving us a little bit, so because we finally got some backstory into Wanda's life, her growing up watching sitcoms to improve her English. She just loved those. Her parents getting killed by the Stark bomb, and then her saving her and her brother from the second Stark bomb, and then her being, so we found out that she basically volunteered for the tests and experiments by Hydra, and the stone had some type of effect on her, whether it enhanced her mutant gene or whatever you want to call it. And actually, have they been calling them enhanced human beings throughout the MCU? I feel like they have been. So that makes more sense now. But yeah, we got a lot. I got a lot to think about, but not much time to think about because we are headed to episode 9 to finish this series up. Finally, I really wanted to finish this up before Falcon and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier comes out. So we'll be ready for that Friday. But after watching this one, hop on over to episode 9 reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like, comment, subscribe. I'd like to know what your theories were from episode 1 up to this point, how accurate they were, don't lie, and then what your theories were for going into episode 9. I'm sure you guys already watched it because I am way behind, but I'm glad to be finishing up so I don't have to wait for Falcon and the Winter Soldier to come out. But yeah, we're done here. Good episode. Looking forward to the next one. Hopefully it's another long one so we get even more answers and more clarity on what's going on. But see you over there. Thanks for watching this one. Deuces.